Hello. I'll just get my weird thought out before we start, because I just noticed that, see this seagull? It used to have a guy seagull.
Told me its legs fell off or something.
my nieces and nephews broke it, its legs fell off, but they used to face each other and they were pure like a wee cute seagull couple, and now it's just one seagull spinster, and I think that might be why I can't meet him.
Right.
Anyway, welcome to the podcast.
Probably aye. That's
Like it's
exactly why.
Like it's
An omen.
an omen.
Like a curse.
Mm-hmm. That's the reasons I'm looking at now. Because there can't be any other reasons.
There's no other valid reason.
I know, because
other than the fact that the seagull
Wouldn't you
ornament
want
is now
to
itself.
be with this. Anyway, welcome to the podcast, Material Girl podcast, with your hosts, Susan Riddell and
Me, Amanda Dwyer.
Amanda wee Specky Dwyer.
I went a year without wearing specs. No, I shouldn't have done that. But I moved flat, and I don't know. I just don't think my glasses came with me. Don't know where they ended up.
Aye, glasses do that.
They never turned up in the new place. So I waited over a year, obviously, to get my eyes retested and get a new pair.
That chair's pure creaky.
That is pure creaky.
Why is it pure creaky?
I think it's always quite creaky.
Is it? I've never noticed
Aye.
that before.
I'll try and sit really still.
I'll tell you what happened to me. This weekend I had a glasses emergency.
A glasses emergency?
Did I actually text you about it? No. I was in Aberdeen gigging and I drove there.
Glasses emergency.
I drove there thinking I was going to drive back, and then when I got there I found this place. It was like a wee guest house for like 30 quid, so I was like, do you know what, fuck it, I'm staying here, because I just want to get up the road and have a wine. I don't want to be driving for 3 hours after the gig. So I booked into this like depressing.
It was quite it was cute.
It was like cute and depressing. There was a sink in the room, a sink and a shower in the room,
but no toilet.
And all I could think was, how many people have pissed
Did you
in
pee
that
in the sink?
No, I never pissed in the sink. Because there was a toilet like outside, but it was not outside.
A shared toilet.
There was like several toilets here. It was pure clean, actually. It was really clean.
It looked nice.
Anyway, so I already knew I had like clays and all that in the boot of my motor. So I was like, right, I've got everything I need. And then just as I get in the room, I realised I didn't have any contact lenses. Like I only had the ones in my eyes.
You're pure blind and all, weren't you?
Aye. So I was pure, I don't know what I'm going to do. So I was Googling Specsavers, and I was like, right, I'll just need to get up tomorrow and
go to Specsavers?
Like, without contact lenses, but like I'd have to like go out pure blind to Specsavers and be pure, help me, I can't see. But then actually I found some contact lenses in my motor. Aye.
That was lucky.
It was lucky, which made me think you should always have like emergency contact lenses.
Emergency.
Everywhere you go. Do you don't wear contact lenses?
I've never worn them. I've worn them for Halloween, but I couldn't put them in every day. No, one time the first time I ever wore them, I dressed up as Black Swan for Halloween.
I dressed up as Black Swan?
What year?
I'm going to say 2000. When did it come out?
I don't know.
I'm going to say, I don't know, but I'll put a photo up.
Right.
It was
see who had the best Black Swan.
I think it might be me.
No.
We'll have a vote, right?
Right, okay.
There's a vote.
It was 2012 when I did it, right?
Well, I think I just done it like the year after it came out or something. Because what actually happened was I had a white swan. Somebody was going to go white and I was going to go black. And then I think it was my sister, Jacqueline, but she started working away in Auburn, so she could dress up. And so I just had to go myself.
Right.
It's a Black Swan.
So I put these black, like all black contact lenses in to make my eyes look kind of scary.
I never went that far.
See, so you're not committed to it a bit. You're not committed to Halloween.
I was very committed.
I got one out finally bother. My auntie came round to help me put them in. My auntie Pamela, she has worn them many a time. And then the right eye, I couldn't get it out. I couldn't get out. I'd had a few drinks. I had like college in the morning. I was greeting. I was freaking out. It's 3:30 in the morning. I need to go to my bed.
Did you have like one black eye and one, or did it go to the back of your eyeball?
No, I'd never done that. So I YouTubed how to get it out. I should have just done that right away, but I was too panicked.
Well,
And it showed me this.
What do you do?
Well, what do you guys say?
I just go like that and take it out.
No, see, I tried that. I got it with that. What you do is you actually pinch your eyelid and the bottom of your eyelid and squeeze them, and it pushes it out. And that worked like second try.
Well, if you're a wee Betty, mind that.
It just couldn't come out. I've never
Then
heard that.
if you know,
If you're a wee Betty.
I used to say that as like if you're a wee wuss, if you're a wee Betty.
No,
then
I was. My
actually
thing
might be a gay slur.
my-
No, I'm thinking it might be a gay slur. I'm sorry if it's a gay slur.
I was near a wee bit. My fingers were right in my eye for like 2 hours and I couldn't get it out. It was just pure, like, I was like, it stuck to my eyeball, and then I had to push
And it
pops out. I was
popped
pure,
out.
whew.
But see, these I'm thinking these were like really low quality, but they were even a bit hard. Because the ones you get now, you can't feel
obviously they were just Halloween ones, so they weren't like pure good quality.
them. Aye.
Like they were like 30 quid or
You
something.
shouldn't let that put you off.
I know, I just don't need the glasses all the time. I'm just wearing them now because I drove air here. I'll take them off. I drove air here with them on just to see, because I'm supposed to wear them when I'm driving.
Did you get the anti-glare?
Yeah.
I knew you would definitely get that.
Why? I never got that
Because
last
like
time.
anybody's trying to upsell anything to you and you're pure, are you alright?
Aye, she was like, honestly, I spent fucking 280 quid and like
On your glasses?
on I got glasses and I got prescription sunglasses because
Oh yeah.
I got them, so the frames were like 120 or something, no bad. And then
I would never pick ones at that price. Just because I always break my glasses
right, well,
and lose them, so I'm like, I'm a fuck spending that on specs.
picked them, and then she was like, "We advise that you get this. It's a big bit of my hair that's pure.
What?
I feel like I can see on the camera a pure bit of hair that's just like
No.
mental, no."
No.
I put my glasses back on. She was like, it's £80 for the, the anti-glare, the this, and this.
Aye,
this,
I know.
da, da,
I'm
da, da.
always pure. No. Just pure stay strong.
The first time I was like, no, it's fine. But then this time I thought, anti-glare, because I watched a lot of TikTok.
I don't wear my specs when I've got my phone inches from my face, but
What I was thinking was, I'll bit my lip there.
fuck's sake, Amanda. Shouldn't be allowed out the house.
I'm just thinking if I'm reading my Kindle at night and that. I don't know. I just thought whatever. I just obviously was like, also too embarrassed to say no or something. Was
Aye.
just like, yes. If
You're
that,
like
well, if that's what you recommend, then yes.
You're like my ma. We went on holiday, right? And there was a spa in the place, and I just knew. We both got a treatment, and I got back to the room first, and I went, I fucking bet you she comes back here with like a bag full of shite
Aye.
that she didn't want, and then she's put knock knock, big bag of
Knock
shite.
knock.
I was very, I knew it. I knew you would. It was. I think the stuff's still lying. This is about 10 years ago. I think the stuff's still lying in the fucking bathroom. My ma doesn't use anything like that. She's put no, but just pure.
Couldn't say no. I can't. I know. And then she was like, "Oh, and it's buy one get one half price." And I was like, "Oh, right." And I thought, right, I'll just pick another pair because then I've got a backup pair. And then she said sunglasses and all. And the minute she said sunglasses, I was like, right, sunglasses. Immediately just picked a pair. I don't suit any kind of sunglasses. But I thought if I've got a prescription pair, I'll keep them in the car because that's the
Aye.
only place I'll use them. Because I always go, oh, I need to get
That's
a pair of
fair enough.
sunglasses for the car. So I thought at least I've got my prescription. Like if it's sunny and I'm driving. So it was like you pick a pair, you pick the frame, and then you add 80 onto that or whatever for your prescription, or 50, I can't remember.
Fucking saw you coming.
I know when I was pure £260, sure.
I'm always just pure no. In fact, I was in the opticians.
I
Did I tell you
did
about
say
this?
no. Sorry, hold on.
No,
You're
it's
going to be
not.
so proud of me. She said, do you want the insurance is £20, and I said, no.
Probably the only thing that
No,
you should
you're
have
ripping
splashed
the
out.
fucking cunt. I the only thing I should have bought. I was pure, no thanks, I don't think I'll need it.
I know, actually.
But I need that 20 quid to buy food this week.
But see, the insurance, I'm pretty sure that's only if you break your glasses.
It is, it's not if you lose them, or so it's only if you break them or there's something. And I was like, but if there's something wrong with them, she was like, oh no, we will fix that. So I was like, alright then, no, then I don't think I need it. I'm not going,
Aye.
no setting out to break them, do you know what I mean?
I know. I would have to just like
Next week I'll be
break
pure, so I
to
broke
get
them.
my money's worth if I
Aye.
didn't.
Because I got it the last time, my first one, it was only 15 quid back then, 3 years ago, 2021 it was. And I never ever used it.
Just need to take a mallet to them to get.
But back then it did cover if you lost them for a year.
But you could just say you lost them.
I know.
And have a big spec collection.
I've lost them again, again.
I mean, how would they know?
I know. They literally...
Yeah.
How are they going to know?
How are they going to know unless like you take photos and put it on your Instagram and then they have like a special private spec detective. Detective.
Spec detective.
Spec. There's got to be a better way.
Spec
Spec detective.
Spec detective.
Spec detect.
Despective.
Aye, that'd be
Too
a good
fast,
job.
gone
Pure, she said the glasses were lost. And then what would they do?
They'd say,
Come down and just
I know.
grab them off your face.
you could just be like, no, that was last week.
Aye.
You can't prove.
We're pure like got a court case on the go
I
now.
know, pure. I would, even if I had genuinely lost them, I'd always worry that they'd be thinking I was lying.
I know, because you always end up finding them. Do you know what the
I've
worst
lost
is?
them.
Do you know what I hate?
You cancel
is
a
the
bank
worst.
card and then you find it.
No, this is worse.
What is it?
When I can't find my specs, right? Because I can't see without my specs. So then I have to put in contact lenses to find my specs.
That's bad.
I know, it's heartbreaking.
Do you know what I did today? No, I'm not even going to admit this.
What? What did you do? Come
So
on,
my,
it's a
wee
safe
my niece
space.
she fell at school and bumped her head and it was quite bad, so I picked her up early and drove her home. And then I was like driving to an appointment after that, and I was going by my flat, obviously driving past my flat, and I was looking for my motor. And I was like, where's my motor? I don't see it. And then I was like, did I park it earlier? And
You were driving?
it. And then I got a bit further down and I was like, I'm driving it. I was pure, I know, I was pure, what is wrong with me today?
That's a new one.
I know, I was pure, why is my motor not there?
I would have done it with my phone, but not with my motor.
And then I was pure, look, I was like, maybe I parked it there, and I was pure, that's weird. And then I was pure, you driving it, you stupid bitch.
I don't know what you say.
I
Like, I
know.
think maybe
I wish I hadn't admitted that.
that's... No, I'm so glad you did. I remember I took my motor at college, parked it, forgot I had brought my motor, got the bus home.
What?
And then, like, only remember I got off the bus and then this lassie, Natalie, that I knew, was driving past me. And she stopped to give me a lift down the road to my house. And it was only when she stopped I went,
My motor?
my fucking motor.
That's stupid.
My
That's
fucking
stupid.
motor's in the town. So I had to be like, no, I'm just going to walk. And then I ran home and got my sister to take me back in.
Oh, when she stopped before you got in her car?
I never got in.
Aye, that's what I mean. I thought she took you to your house and stopped at your house, and then you were like, oh, my motor.
No. It was just like, I think, just I don't know the fact that there was a motor there, and I was like,
My motor? Right, okay.
my
Where's
motor
Aye.
is in the town. I need to go back out the town and get it.
I don't know what I was thinking. I don't. I've had a busy day.
Aye. It's ADHD, innit?
Aye.
Probably.
It's probably probably just thick.
Probably no,
It's mince.
like, Alzheimer's. It's
Has
probably
anybody
just...
else ever thought, where's your motor when you're driving on it?
I don't think that's ever
Don't think-
happened
Mm.
in the history of ever.
I don't know if it was because earlier, so I went to an exercise class with my pal this morning, my
Aye.
pal Danielle, and I think because she said I'll pick you up, so I think when I was driving back, I could see my motor, Like, I was like, oh, there's my motor there, because I was her motor, I don't know. So then later when I was in my motor, I was looking for my motor in that same spot.
While driving.
And it wasn't there, by the way.
Tell us, I'm going to click this, tell us in the comment. Would people call it a senior moment?
I don't know.
Aye, that's what people call it, a senior moment.
It's a bit offensive to
It is,
senior
innit?
citizens.
But if you had any senior moments, because they are funny senior moments.
Yeah. My mum is the worst for them.
Is she?
Like, she always has been. Like, I remember years and years ago, we had a power cut.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there was a power cut, and she opened the fridge. But obviously the light was off in the fridge, and she went, oh, I can't get in there now, and shut the door. And I was like, what are you talking about? Like, she opened the fridge, the light was off, and thought, oh, I can't take it out the fridge. And then shut it. I was like, Mum, that's fucking the stupidest thing I've ever seen. Do you know what I mean? She just opened it, she went, oh, I can't get in there now. Right. That was pure. You can get in there, the light's just off, you fucking silly Billy. I think that's maybe like, it's big nonce. I think that's maybe just where I get it for. A long line of
I think a lot of people just don't admit.
A long line of dafties.
Aye. I mean, I can't think any of the new, but...
And her mum once took a turkey back to the shop and complained that it only had 3 legs.
How many legs have turkeys got?
2. This one had 3, and she went back moaning because she thought it should have had 4.
Why did it have 3 legs?
Don't know, but she was like, this turkey's only got 3 legs. They were like, what?
Pure.
I'm sure that's what the story. I'll double check, but I'm sure that's
pure
what she
mutant turkeys.
Aye, she went, this has only got 3 legs.
She could have had a pure belter of a case on her hands there.
I know, but this was like the 90s or something.
People didn't care.
It's just no.
There was horse meat and that kicking about as well.
Somebody would that would be viral on TikTok today.
Aye.
3-legged turkey.
I know. So many lost viral moments that we'll never experience.
I watched a pure.
It was just a bit.
I watched a film last night called Time Cut, and it was like it's like a horror film, but that's but it pure goes back. It's like present day, but the lassie goes back to 2003 to prevent her sister getting murdered.
Right.
And it was just so like, it was shite, but I also loved it because it was so like nostalgic, all the music and all the outfits and all this stuff and all that. Like, they were mostly in 2003, and I was like, oh my god.
So this is just recently made though?
It just came out this year. It just came out on Netflix the other day.
I like watching things like that, like nostalgic things like that, because I think like the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, any time, right, is easy to kind of do, but to go back to that time is hard. It must be hard for the person, the researcher.
2003.
Aye, because it's like just such a non-time. Do you know what I mean?
Aye. They were all wearing like 3 belts and low-rise jeans, and it was just.
In fact, that's what I want to do. Like, I would like to be a researcher.
For what?
For like sets.
Noughties fashion.
Aye.
Alright, for
set
sets.
Designs.
Right.
You could just spend
I'll
all day
write a show that's set in 2000.
I've thought about writing. I've thought about writing like period pieces. Like, I wanted to write like a thing that was set like during the referendum, the Scottish referendum. So you'd have to go back and research what was going on then.
It's only 10 years ago.
I know, but there'll be
like
loads
everything, all the like the daily, all the news that was happening. And
aye. But even just that, like daft things. Like trends. What was trending at the time and all that.
I know.
So that's how I never wrote it, because it's going to be...
Fuck it. Aye, it was pure good because it was just pure nostalgic.
Aye. What was it? I watched The Bling Ring. That was quite nostalgic. Oh no, in fact it was a documentary. There is a series, like a drama series. A drama series.
What is a drama?
Dramatic drama series. But there's also a documentary, but just like all that whole, it was like when they went into like Paris Hilton's house and all that and stole all her stuff. These people that just used to pure rock up to like parties, like Hollywood parties, and then, or they would rock up to, they would use the internet to figure out when Paris was out at some party.
Oh, you were telling me about this.
Aye, and then they would go in her house and like rob her house, and her door was always unlocked. So it was.
That's funny because watching that film last night, I was like, that wouldn't happen. Stephen was like, it was 2003, like nobody locked their door.
Aye.
I was like, oh,
Aye, because
no, really.
I did, but I just mean like maybe if you're that rich.
Aye, you think, oh, I better unlock this.
No, I was thinking maybe you're just you've got no you've got no sense
you
of.
know, like, oh my, I'm like my
You wouldn't even
precious, like.
I think that she didn't even notice for ages when things were going missing. But then they just get bolder and bolder and started taking more stuff, like out of like Lindsay Lohan's house and all that. I think it was Lindsay Lohan.
Wait, was this show, was it like these people that were actually being interviewed?
Aye, because one of them, I'm sure, I think they get done for it.
I'd imagine so.
Aye, I know they're out. They don't speak to each other anymore.
Do they know?
Because I think the lassie was trying to say the guy roped her into it, or vice versa. I can't remember. It's like kind of a victimless crime because they're so rich.
Aye.
And it's not as if they were like
fucking t-shirts and stuff.
jewellery and shit.
Oh, it's kind of bad, but
I mean,
it's also kind of brilliant.
aye, I thought so.
What, it must have been a pure buzz. You would love to do that.
I know.
Like pure sneaking into a big fucking mansion.
Rich persons.
That'd be so scary, but
I know, I wouldn't get into somebody's house and.
it's pure scary, actually.
Aye.
This chair,
I know what's going on.
it's just been worn down.
I had another optician. This table's bogging, I just noticed. I had another optician story.
Aye, sorry.
Did I tell you about this?
What?
I thought I was going blind.
No.
I can't believe I never told you about this.
When was it?
This was. Oh no, I think it was just like you were already going through enough stuff. So I was like,
Was it recently?
it was like a couple of weeks ago.
Right, aye.
And
don't bother me with your
I don't know.
blindness.
So I was just sitting there and I was obviously scrolling on my phone, and then this big white dot appeared and I couldn't see. I was kind of moving my head about as if like trying to like redrawn it
and stuff.
Aye. And I was like, what the fuck is going on here? Then it just started going mental. It was like this big like sparkly multicoloured like thing in my eye, and it was pure like moving about and all that, and I was like, what's happening here? Am I having like a brain hemorrhage or something?
Did you have a headache?
No, so I googled it and it's like called kaleidoscope something. Kaleidoscope.
I used to get really bad migraines, and I would literally get like
so it's
my
also
left eye. I was literally, but it was pure colourful. It was literally like a kaleidoscope.
Aye, that's
and
it.
I couldn't like see
It's
it
a migraine. It's an ocular migraine.
Aye.
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 Right, so but it looks like a kaleidoscope,
Aye.
and it was in my two eyes, so I just phoned
Oh
up
my god.
my sister and I was pure, I can't see. Like something's happening here, and she was like, oh actually, she was like, I think my ma's had that before. So I was like, right, I'm going to phone the doctor because just in case, right? And I phoned the doctor, and well, obviously she phoned me back because she can't like. But I was just saying to the receptionist, I'm quite worried because I can't really see. And then she, by the way, I will say, see, while this was happening, and I was like, I was supposed to be going back to the gym that night, and I was kind of like, yes. I'm no chance I'm going back to the gym.
Yes, I can.
Aye.
I literally cannot.
Probably like going drop dead, but at least I don't need to go to the gym. Honestly, that was a thought. And anyway, the doctor phoned me back, and she was like, I described the symptoms, and then she was like, is it if you get a migraine? And I said, no. She's like, a sore head, no, nothing. And she's like, has it ever happened before? And I was like, no. And she went, well, I think you need to go up to the hospital then. I thought she was going to say, well, that's fine then. If you've not got a migraine, you'll be fine. And then I was like, what? And she's like, well, you need to go and get it checked out because it's never happened before, and because you've not got a migraine, that could like mean something more sinister. And then she was like, you can either go to the hospital or like go try and get an emergency eye appointment. So I was like, fucking up the hospital.
I know,
fuck
waiting
that.
for 8 hours.
So I phoned up Specsavers, and the woman was just pure. That's an ocular migraine. It's pure common. She's like, you don't even have to have an actual migraine. Like, she's like, thank God you never went up the hospital because that would have been a fucking waste of time.
Aye.
So they scanned my eyeballs and all that.
Aye, it only happened twice. I'm sure I used to get it. It was twice it happened really bad like that. It was after I had Ethan. I used to go to this weightlifting class like every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And it was a Friday, and I was coming back. I used to get the train there and back. So it was at Cali Uni, and I lived in Cathcart. This is so, I don't know why I'm going to this much detail. I can't help it. I wish I could help it. I got the train at 6:05.
Where is Cathcart? I hear this all the time. It's like Mallorca.
Remember you went on a date with that guy to that wee Velvet Sparrow place?
Oh my.
That train station's right behind that.
So
Right
it's in the south side?
Aye.
I always thought Cathcart was like fucking in the countryside or something.
No, it's literally near like Mount Florida, Shawlands, Newlands, and then Clarkston, and that's just up the road.
That Velvet's, have you been into that Velvet Sparrow place?
No, it wasn't there when I lived there.
See, when I went there, it was pure honking of fish.
Was it?
Aye. Like, they were cooking fish.
It
wasn't just
pure
like
clinging to all the.
Aye, so I was just
the
sitting there,
upholstery.
and I got there first, and I was waiting on him, just pure, it smells like fish in here. Just like, this is weird.
No, I had never been in. Excuse me.
Fucking hell, Amanda.
I'm tired. I had my nephew the weekend, and fucking hell.
What were you saying anyway?
I came back on the train,
Oh,
and
you
on the
had
train my head started hurting. I was like, oh, I'm getting a migraine. I used to get really bad migraines, and it was always when my period was due. And then this one, it was just like, I don't know if it's because I'd been exercising or whatever as well. It was my left eye. It was just the one eye, but it was that pure colourful kaleidoscope. Couldn't see out it. Phoned 111.
On the bus?
No, when I got home. When I got off the
Did
train.
you just walk home when you sight?
I could see it this eye. So I literally lived across the road from the train station. So I got in, I phoned them, and then after a while they were like, oh, aye. They were like, do you get migraines? And I was like, aye, but I've never had this. They were like, aye, it's called an aura when you have migraines and you see that. They're like, hopefully it goes away, bye.
But it can be
Okay,
something
bye.
more sinister. I was Googling
Aye.
it.
I remember when I went for my first eye test, you know, they like look at your eye health and all that, and they take like photos and stuff. The guy went, oh, I'm just seeing something I've never seen before, so I'm just going to go get my supervisor.
Fuck's sake.
And the cunt was honestly away for like half an hour, and I was texting my
Away
pal
for a fag.
Gemma like, I've got a brain tumour, just let you know. I think I've got a brain tumour. And then she came back in, she was like, can I just have a wee look at myself? I was having a look now. At this point I've already had a panic attack, no, that they left me for that long. She was like, she turned around and she was like, it's just a big bit of pigment, it's fine. She's like, it's weird, but it's
What, like off your eyeshadow?
no, like colour pigment in my eye. She was like, it's just like a big bit of pigment. Right. She's like, it's quite like rare or whatever, but that's all it is. And he was like,
Is it still
right.
there?
Don't know.
Aye, they did all that scan on my eyeballs, and all. Have you ever saw your eyeballs? It's pure disgusting.
I know, don't. They took photos of my eyeballs the day because the camera wasn't working when I went in for the eye test. So when
They
I was
show
picking
you
these up, she was like, can I just take your photos?
There's a big red dot.
Aye, it looks
What's
like
that
a
all
pure,
about?
it looks like a pure, I don't want to talk about it.
Because I was
Nice.
looking at the red dot thinking, I'm fucked.
That-
Like, I thought, oh my God, something's
What
seriously
is
wrong
that?
here. She's like, that's normal, blah, 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 talking me through my whole eyeball. Actually, I did get ripped off because they were like, they were like, you can have this like normal scan, or you can have like the more in-depth scan
The
for a
bougie
tenner.
scan.
Aye, and I was like, well, since I might be dying, then I alright.
I'll pay a tenner, you know, my
Aye.
fate.
And I was kind of thinking, see if it was like a pure brain hemorrhage.
Yep.
I was just quite accepting it, I have to say.
Just like, right.
I was like, right, fine. I mean,
Right, fine.
it's whatever. Know what I mean? We've all got to go. It's like, and you're out of there. Aren't you?
My brain hurt. I think it depends.
Let's not talk about this.
Please, I've just been getting a pure bad health anxiety.
I think I've got the opposite. I
I've
think
not
I've got Munchausen's.
I've not had a panic attack this week.
Oh, that's great.
I know. Congrats to me.
Aye.
I don't know. I've been exercising all week, so I went to this
It
fat
does
burner.
work.
It does. It's so annoying. I hate to say it, but
It solves everything.
I fucking hate to admit it.
So I hate it and all.
But it is. It does work. It helps.
Have you been to spinning?
I've been spinning, and I've been today. I went to I booked a body pump class the other
Aye.
day. No, I've never been. Go in, but it was just starting, and so I said to the woman at the counter, "I've booked that class, but I'm too self-conscious to go in." I said it was my first time. She went, "Aye." She went, "You want to talk to the instructor for a few minutes before you get set up and that." So I said, "I'll just go into the gym." And
It is a fucking rigmarole getting set up for body
I was
pump.
like, fuck that. Anyway, so I just went to the gym that day, and then I've been spinning, and then this morning I went with my pal Danielle to it's like an all-female gym class called Fat Burner or something, this one. And it was good. It was like you run round the block.
Is that in Ballyhouston?
No, it's like a different gym altogether.
Why would you go there? You get pure good rates.
Just as a wee treat.
Can we go to body pump together then?
Aye.
Because I think that's the only thing that's going to make me start back. Because I was even like quite glad to have something wrong with me, so I didn't need to go.
That's bad. I think I need accountability. I'm going to drop Ethan off the morning to go to school, and then I'm going to go straight to the gym for
What
45
time?
minutes. 9 o'clock.
But like, you just the gym?
Just the gym,
Oh,
the
I
gym.
hate the gym.
Because
No, I can't.
there's no body pumping it on. They'll spin at 10, but I don't want to wait till 10. Because if I'm waiting, the thing is, if I'm waiting, I can talk myself out of
No,
it.
but here's the thing. What we could do is is there a cafe in Ballyhouston
Aye.
gym? We could do some work. We could write.
And then spin.
I'm not going to spin, but I'll go to body pump.
No, body pump's on. We'll look at it after.
But Amanda, this could be the start of your new lives.
I've already started my new life.
How dare you start your new life without me?
I've been to the
She
gym
pure
4
sned.
times.
Pure sned away and started a new life, you wee cow.
So I went.
Oh my god, I met a dog today. Sorry.
You met a dog today?
I had my brother's dog out, and I met this wee tiny sausage dog, right? And it was like had the it was so cute. I had like the its fur looked like cows, like a cow. And I was like to the owner before I could even stop myself. I was pure, oh, she's like a wee cow.
She's like a wee cow.
I was pure, I mean, that is a
Pure
compliment.
shiz, aye. She's a
And
wee
I was pure,
fucking-
what's her name? And the woman was pure Daisy. And I was pure like Daisy the cow.
Aw.
And she was pure, I never even thought of that.
Daisy the cow is the most famous cow.
I
Who is
know.
she?
But she didn't even realise she was like a cow.
She must have.
She didn't. Because she was pure,
She's
"Oh,
fucking thick as
I
fuck.
pure blew that woman's mind. Full
She-
cross part.
She's probably raging. She's probably named like that. She's
I-
a fucking cow.
I know.
You're a fucking
She
cow.
called my dog a wee cow. Oh, your dog's like a wee cow. So is my dog like a wee cow in a completely different way.
Where is she at her feels?
Aye, she's probably on her back somewhere getting her fanny scratched. She
Teach her.
doesn't get her fanny scratched, but she likes her undercarriage getting rubbed.
What's I even talking about? I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh, this
Oh.
class.
Aye.
And when I was so it was in this like industrial place, and when you go round the block, I ran by Peaches, the waxing salon. That's where it's moved to.
Oh,
Have you been to the new one?
aye, I've been to that one.
So
Aye.
it's in the other class, so you pure run round the inside of the hang, go out and you do like a couple of reps of these exercises.
It's a weird place in there, isn't
Aye,
it?
it's weird.
It's like an industrial. I don't know how I feel about it.
But there's loads of cute wee businesses in it and stuff.
There is, but it's like the new. But it's like you need a motor to get there. It's fucking miles away.
Yeah.
Know what else is in there?
What?
A flotation tank.
Oh, is that a spa place?
No, it's just a flotation tank. It's just like a guy with a flotation tank.
Is that weird?
I shouldn't say this
Like
because
come into my tank.
the lassie that waxed me was telling me about it, and then she was like, I think they're swingers in that. I think it's him and his wife that have the flotation tank. I shouldn't have seen this, but she said, I think they're mad swingers.
She's so funny, was it?
No, it was
No,
not.
was it not? Pure about a name. Would have bleeped it out. You did bleep that, sorry.
Don't be
I
making
didn't
me
say
bleep
it.
things out.
I didn't say it.
I never save the bleep and I have to download it.
Was it Sarah? Kidding. That's not even... She's Sarah's not. It was a joke.
Hey.
Aye,
I
so it
don't
was
know
in
how I
there.
feel about that wee place.
I know, it was weird. So just went there for a wee change, and because I could go with my pal, and you know what I mean, it was all lassies, so it was nice. And then we went to Cunningar Loop. I'd never been to Cunningar Loop.
I've been there.
We had a wee walk about.
There's a lot of giant hogweed there.
There is. Actually is.
Did you?
I was just picturing it. I like giant hogweed.
My nephew is What do you mean you like it?
Why not?
Oh my god, Amanda, it's pure dangerous.
For who?
For anybody? Giant hogweed?
Why?
I mean, first of all, it's called giant
But
hogweed.
it looks nice.
It actually doesn't. It looks pure scary, I think. I think it looks pure...
Wait, I don't think I'm talking about the same thing then. I'm talking about this. Hold on.
My nephew is... my wee nephew is quite into nature.
Giant.
And he was obsessed with giant hogweed.
Hogweed.
I mean, Amanda,
Aye, that is what I'm thinking.
it's no nice. I'm going to put a picture of giant hogweed up. It looks like cauliflower or
There's
something.
hunters at the river.
Right, listen. It's so dangerous, Amanda.
Dangerous, why?
Keep away from it.
I wish they had known about it. I was just admiring it in my walk.
Well, listen to this. I can't believe you don't know this. See if you touch giant hogweed and then like UV or like the sun, daylight hits your skin, you come out in big blisters and shit. Look it up. Look it up the new. And it's everywhere. It's an invasive plant.
Giant hogweed characteristics.
Pure going down and picking it out for your living room. A wee bouquet of
What happens if
giant
you touch
hogweed.
Severe skin rashes, burning blisters, and long-lasting scars.
There you go.
A clear watery fluid. Alright, well, it still looks pretty cool, I think.
It doesn't it?
There's loads. There's fucking hurdles out down there. Don't go down there if you've got
I know. It's actually,
sensitive skin.
I think it's so bad for like all the other like ecosystem.
Wildlife. Why is it there? Who's not chopping it down?
I think I don't know. I don't know. I do want to learn about these things, but I never put the effort in to learn about them.
But then if you cut that away, another bad guy will just grow.
I think you would need to get it out by the roots, and I think here's where the problem
The
lies.
roots are in the water, maybe.
It's very like sturdy, I think.
Aye.
So it's fucked. It's
Well-
the planet's. I was reading about climate change a day actually when I should have been working.
Please.
I was like, how long have we got left? Because I actually don't know.
Please don't.
So I was just started Googling it and it was pure 150 million years. And I was pure, well, that's fine. Do you know what I mean? But then I started reading more about it and it's just like, but if it heats up, which it will do, they predict by like 2050, then like just large parts of the earth will become uninhabitable. And I think it's like the fucking Middle East and all that.
That's scary.
So you're like, what he's fighting about? Fucking move the new.
Aye.
Everybody go out of there.
That's mental. Like, my way will only be 36 then.
Aye. So that's all going to be fucked. Paz. And
Pazzy.
surprisingly, what's going to happen is initially it's going to be really good for some places. Like some places will see a surge in things growing and stuff because there's more water and that. But then it's all going to go wrong again. Because everybody will be like, see, global, like all these fucking
See? Look at all
denials.
these daffodils.
Aye.
Oh,
And then
there's
there's going to
giant
be like
hogweed.
mass migration and all that. And people already hate immigrants. So it's going to be another like walls and like not enough resources for everybody. And
Please. I was having a perfectly nice day till I came out here.
I'm sorry. But I mean, look at Spain. They're saying that's
Valencia.
Valencia. Do you want to know something? Now Zara Gladman.
Aye, she was there at my house the other night, actually.
Oh, was she? How
Yeah,
come?
we were filming something for
You're
our
snaring away again. Snaring away with your
for our show.
other comedy pals and your gym pals.
It was for her. It was for Aileen's World Tour.
What was it you ended up doing?
I was opening a Christmas present.
Right.
I was fucking fuming about it. Anyway, sorry.
I like Sarah. I think she's so
Gladman.
nice.
She's so nice. She brought me Halloween chocolate.
Aye.
From Hotel
I'm raging I
Shopland.
can't actually see her show. I think it's
I
sold
know.
out now.
Aye.
I'm gigging. I'm gigging every week that it's on. I'm fucking raging.
I know, there's two left.
I know, I'd love to go and see it. But anyway, what was this? Why did I bring up Zara Gladman?
Climate change. You went to see Sarah Gladman.
I can't remember now. That's going to annoy me.
It's going to annoy me.
Oh no, we need to go back.
And all the listeners.
Right.
Valencia.
Oh, that's what it was. Right, so Sarah Gladman, because I recorded a wee thing for a show as well, right? And it was just me and her, it was outdoors. I don't know why I'm telling you this. But anyway, she was telling me that she was going to Spain to like have a wee writer's retreat, like just to write her show. She ended up, it was a wee shame, it was freezing.
She wasn't well.
And she wasn't well. And like her hotel had pure loud entertainment. Because I was pure, oh my God, I've always wanted to do that. Like, I've always wanted to just go somewhere for a week myself and just like write. Obviously, I wouldn't do that. Like, I would just be looking up like global warming and all that. But it was a, why? So I started looking up like flights, like just in my wee fantasy land. Like, maybe I could like fuck off for a week somewhere. And one of the places I was looking at was Valencia. Because there's cheap flights there.
Imagine you were there.
Imagine I'd have been there and I get pure swept away.
Please.
I mean, again, like, just can't help if it's... Imagine you coming on this podcast, pure Susan gets swept away.
Hi,
Susan went to write our show.
Susan went to write her show.
I'd be pure diving in, like, I can't be arsed writing this show.
She's not coming back.
Aye. Just like, fuck it.
I went to Kim Blythe's show on Friday night.
Oh, I'm raging. I never got to see that either.
At all?
No.
It's like the 4th time I've seen it. Anyway.
I know, but I was gigging. I was in Aberdeen.
Aye. And she was like announcing at the end about the comedy festival next year how she's going to do a new show. And I texted her after it being like, great show, because I'd went with my pal who I was having dinner with. Like, obviously I'd seen the show, but Kim was like, oh, I've got guest list if anybody wants to come. So I said to my pal, do you want to go? She's quite like, she was like, I'd love to. So
Come on, that's staying away again.
I've been pals with Lassie since primary school.
Doesn't matter.
Um,
Doesn't matter that I couldn't make it either. You should have just stayed there.
don't date anything I want to date. So we went to Brell and had nice food. Then we went to Kim's show and I was like, oh, my pal loved it, blah, blah. And she was like, the fucking bravery of me announcing that I'm doing the comedy festival before I even wrote a show or told the comedy festival that I'm doing it.
Sometimes you need to do that.
And I was like, I know, I was pure like that day. Extra show added. And I've, again, not even wrote the show yet.
Listen, Amanda, I've got a show on Sunday.
She was like, I'm pure getting it. I'll get a cabin somewhere. I'm right for the weekend. I was like, aye, I do it all the time. As if a fucking log burner's going to make me pure inspired.
I know, and then you look up and you're like, I'm not fucking paying that.
I can
sit
sit in my house, bored at my nut. Sit in my house and not write my show.
For free. Amanda,
On
I've
Sunday?
got... Aye. Sunday?
Do you want to have a writer's day?
When?
Wednesday?
I've got a gig at night, but I could do that. But I feel like I get more distracted when somebody's there.
We did good. Right, find it yourself.
I never really wrote anything that day.
Yeah, I never really wrote anything, but
I have to. It's happening on Sunday. I'm not even promoting it. That's how much I'm pure.
it's sold quite a few tickets.
I know, but I'm like, right, that's enough. Because I've not.
But
even
yeah,
got
it's
a
too
show.
much actually.
I know. Michelle McManus asked me to go on her BBC show today. I got an email saying, "Oh, it was tomorrow," and I was like, "No."
You're an idiot. You could have just talked about Material Girl, you silly Billy.
I know. I did say like I feel like I could go in at a better time to promote something better, like when I'm doing an actual show, because she'll be like, so what's your show about? And I'll be pure,
I don't know yet.
I've not wrote
know
it.
yet. It's called
Verschlimmbessern.
Verschlimmbessern.
I don't know how to say it. I don't even know how to say the title.
I can't even see the title.
Verschlimmbessern. Hold on. I think I'm going to get the wee guy
To say it.
Aye.
Verschlimmbessern.
You really should learn
The
how to
title
say
of your show. And how to say it.
I don't think I'm going to call it that because it's really a barrier for
But everybody think you're German or something.
I'm looking up here because I've got a whiteboard that I thought was going to change my life. And it didn't.
Really didn't.
Embarrassing.
I had my nephew.
Verschlimmbessern.
Verschlimmbessern. I don't trust her.
Verschlimmbessern.
I think I'm quite sexist when it comes to like.
Yeah, you're fucking misogynistic.
See, because it
pig.
wasn't a guy's voice.
That's disgusting.
Sometimes I feel like that about the sat nav. I know.
I
Sorry,
never
guys.
have the sat nav voice on. Are you mental? Why would you have the sat nav voice on?
So tell me where to go
You can look at it.
when you're driving.
I just glance at it.
No, I'm not glancing anywhere.
I couldn't listen to a sat nav.
But it doesn't tell you, like, it's usually like drive for 49 miles.
I know. I used to, my driving instructor used to put it on.
I think that's better because then you don't need to look, it just tells you.
No, I need to look. I don't trust that I would be making the right decision by listening.
Sometimes I do glance at, like, because you can, I get
I'm
what you mean.
like that. Boop.
No,
Oops.
I need it to tell me or else. If you're making a big journey, that means you'd have to constantly look at your sat nav instead of it just being like, heads up.
That's what I do.
You're a twit. Right.
Your mummy is a twit.
Verschlimmbessern.
Verschlimmbessern.
Which means to make worse by trying to improve something.
You do that all the time.
Aye, it's a weird show.
Just,
I wish I could knuckle down and write it.
You can. You actually have to
There's
because
no
it's
chance.
happening in a couple of days.
But there's no chance I'm going to be able to get what I want to write by Sunday.
No.
So I'll just have to, like, I'm thinking I might just use this work in progress to write other jokes. Like comedy club jokes. Like a new set.
Like I said,
Rather than Verschlimmbessern.
I need to write a new set.
I tried to do my new set at one of Larry's gigs. And I'd say half of it went alright and half of it was underwhelming.
Why are you letting Larry doing like that?
I know it was actually the number one rule opening for somebody. You should be doing your like solid stuff. I remember Bruce Devlin said to me, because the first time I opened for the Stand, I died on my arse because I did new stuff. And he was like, why were you doing new stuff? He's like, you should be able to stand there and if someone was throwing acid in your face, you'd still be able to do your set. And I was weird, do you know what? It's actually
What a job we've
a good
got.
point.
Oh,
And there are sets that you can do if somebody was throwing acid in your face.
aye. I'm opening for that guy on Sunday. That Stephen Ho guy.
Aye, why did I think that was...
Saturday, I don't know.
Aye. I don't know who he is. Have you looked at his stuff?
Aye.
Is it funny?
Aye, he's got like 1 million followers.
I know. Is he American?
1.1 million. Aye.
Right, so you're saying that Kate Hammer's emceeing the
Hosting
show.
it. I'm opening it. And then he's doing his show.
What does that mean, but?
He maybe just didn't want to be like, here's my opening act. I don't know. So I guess she's going out and saying,
It's crazy.
hey, so there's going to be an opening act and then there's going
Does
to
she
be...
know him or something?
Don't know.
Because I would not be paying somebody to just come out and host
I know.
when you've already got an opening act.
Like, I could have done that.
I know.
Like that job.
You could have.
Like,
You could have. So weird. Americans do things weird though. I'm pretty sure Rachel's done some gigs in America, and I'm sure she told me that a gig she did, the opener came out and warmed up the crowd doing a set, and then the MC came on.
what?
I know.
That's bonkers.
It is bonkers.
That better not be what happens Sunday. No, so but I'm doing the 2 shows. I'm looking forward to it. Should be alright.
Aye.
I hope I open well for him.
Be fine. I'll be in how to do a Newcastle accent.
Newcastle. Sorry, that was so bad.
Newcastle. No, that's Yorkshire.
Newcastle pet.
How can I know?
I can't do it. I can't do accents.
Newcastle. No. I need a sentence.
Nearly.
Give me a sentence.
Why aye.
Why I win?
Stop. We're offending people here. We're hurting people's feelings. Maybe.
I'll be in Newcastle the weekend. Newcastle stand.
Oh yeah.
Aye.
Nice.
Well, I'm thinking maybe I could write some of my show because I'll be on my own. In fact, let's check who's.
So you need to drive back for Newcastle on Sunday and then do your show in Glasgow.
Aye. Which is, I'm not the
Oh, what a
hardest.
shite day for you.
I know.
That is so shite.
I'm going to be so stressed out. I'm going to be writing it on the way home.
No, that's so sad for you.
As I might get the train. No, because then I'll end up just falling asleep.
You'll end up stuck somewhere and all.
Good.
Sorry everyone, show's cancelled.
The train.
Susan's stuck in fucking Preston. You don't
Just
even go that
lying.
far, but you know what I mean.
Lying.
I am. My cat did that.
You're an abusive cat. Well, Amanda, but I told you about this cat.
He's normally so nice. He was so I had my nephew on Saturday who's like 11 months old. And he was fucking obsessed with the cat, like just pure chasing it about and grabbing it and stuff. And the cat was so nice to him.
Oh, that's good. I'm glad.
The cat was literally like,
See, it knows what it's doing.
fucking knows. I was pure bottom.
I'm trying to see who I'm
Bite his
on.
wee toes off. But I was so tired yesterday. I just didn't sleep much on Saturday night.
I had a nap before you came up here.
And then I had a big nap. Well, I had like an hour and a half, 2 hours nap yesterday. But then I felt sick after it. Do you know that way? You get up and you're just like, I feel worse.
Aye, all the time.
It was so sad for me.
It's sad.
And I'm pure tired the day. I'm so buzzing to just get like a full night's sleep when the baby's waking me up. It's probably a good thing I miscarried. I'm fucking knackered. Kid on. Oh my God.
It's so hard, but
I
it's
was-
so hard
aye.
rearing children.
I was literally like, you are a fucking menace. He's just like, 'cause he's crawling now, he can't do anything.
Sorry. Right, I'm on my Lee Kyle.
He's so nice.
Ian Young husband.
Young husband?
That's such a mental name.
Young husband? That is?
Luke Connell. I don't know who Ian Young husband or Luke Connell is. Then me, and then Martin Moore. So I know who that is. But I don't know them well enough to hang about with them. So that's good. I'll be on my own.
Aye.
And I can do some work. Which I won't do. I won't do it. Going to somebody tell me how to, like, focus.
You need drugs.
I know, actually.
Just take, like, a bit of speed.
I feel like I should nab some ADHD meds off one of the many comedians that has it. Oh, we've done 53 minutes.
Too much.
I know.
Right, and we want to talk about specifically.
Pacifically.
Pacifically.
Do you know my English lecturer said Pacifically?
No.
Aye. Never forget. I never forget it. Anyway, do you know what actually annoys me? People are saying now, you see it on like Love Island and all that quite a lot. They say generally when they're really meaning genuinely. I genuinely love you.
No.
That's what, honestly, somebody who's good at these things, put a clip together, it will go viral.
I genuinely love you.
People say it all the time on reality TV shows.
No, generally.
Not a generally. And I generally mean that.
That's fucking stupid.
I know, man.
That irks me.
That irks me and all. And do you know what else irks me? When people say communal instead of communal. Because it's communal.
Communal?
But everybody says communal now, and it's
Communal?
it's generally accepted across the board.
Communal?
Do you say communal?
No. Communal sounds like
Communion?
religious. Aye. Communal, aye. It does sound like something you'd eat in church. The communal. The communal
Communion.
bread. Oh my god, my eyes be itchy, listen.
A lot of eye chat on this episode. A lot of chat about eyes.
Too much chat about eyes. Right, so you're going to have a horrible weekend. Kid on.
I don't know what am I going to do, but like, what can I do? I've got to edit this podcast
You
tonight.
can do it. Why don't you have to?
Aye.
You're just going to write your show on Wednesday with me. All day Pomodoro time.
It's not going to work.
It'll work.
Do you know what I need to do? I need to get the rest of that whiteboard paper up. That's
No,
going
we
to
tried
change.
that. We tried
It's
it.
going to change everything.
It won't. It's no.
It will.
It really won't.
Just so you know, I've got whiteboard wallpaper that I've put 2 strips of earlier, and then I couldn't get the 3rd strip to go up because it was going all crinkly. And now I feel like if I could only get the whole wall done, it would change my life.
No, you're absolutely dreaming. You know you are. Look at your face. Just write the show. Do you write the show on your computer or on like paper?
Fuck knows. I don't even really write things.
Alright, okay.
Bullet points.
Bullet points.
Sometimes I'll try and write things out, and it's
The
just
good thing is you can take notepad with you.
you know, what are these people wanting for a £5?
Better than that, to be honest. But it's a work in
Version
progress.
I'll be like, sorry, the title of the show is verschlimmbessern,
verschlimmbessern.
and I didn't want to try and make it good because then it would be bad. There's my first joke. So this is going to be shite.
Perfect.
But it would have been shiter if I'd have tried to write things.
Is it just me or do I look like the granny for the Little Red Riding Hood story with these glasses on?
No, but you look like
No, I do. I look like
you look like
I look
a
like
librarian or something.
I look like that wee gran. So I look like Elaine.
You look
I
like
look like the wee granny for the Little Red Riding Hood.
you don't, but you look like somebody in a film, and they've tried to geek them up by putting
What kind of
specs on them.
And then I take the specs off and everybody's feel, whoa.
Right. Take your hair down and
Whoa,
they're like,
she was always average looking.
whoa, mama. Oh, I have to say, I thoroughly enjoyed Amelia Baylor's video that she put in the day.
I don't even shut up about it.
I thought it was so funny.
Actually,
I'm actually a pop.
It's so good.
Amelia Baylor's
Actually,
a
a pop star.
comedian on the Scottish
Actually,
circuit.
a pop star.
And
It's
she
so
does
good.
funny songs, and she's been doing these skits. She's been doing these
Skits.
sketches online because she works in the hospitality industry. She works in a restaurant, and she's been doing these sketches where she's just been pure mental with customers. And it's just that one the day just got me.
That was good. That is good.
What are you up to this weekend?
Oh, you don't know? It's kind of embarrassing that you don't know.
It's the way she
This
goes.
is a terrible
"I'm
impression
actually-
there I'm doing, by the way.
I'm actually a pop star.
And the beat comes in, it's like, I'm actually a pop star. It's so good.
Oh, it made me laugh. I was pure having morning
I like the Cat
anxiety.
Cafe one.
Aye.
At the Cat Cafe.
She's
so
pure
good.
a content machine these days.
She is. You need to be like her. You need to be
So
like
do
her.
you?
No, I actually don't. I never put content out. But I've got a life.
Listen,
Sorry, no, that she's not got a life. I just mean, I've got.
She doesn't drink, alright? She's going to do something
She's
else.
literally never hungover.
Aye.
Aye. What we going to say there?
No, what was I going to say?
No, content. Okay.
Oh, I feel like I want to put content out, but I've got nothing. This is somebody told me only put content out when you've got something to sell. And I know I've got like work in progresses to sell, but I want to put it out when like I've got good stuff to sell, like a real show that I want people to come see, one that's been written.
So put it out when it's you've got nothing, and put it out when you've got something, and then we've got something better. Put out better stuff. I don't know.
But then my mum made a good point because I was like, I think I've sold about 40 tickets for this show on Blackfriars and Sunday night. And she's like, you need to start promoting your show. She's like, because she pure stalks me on Instagram. She's like,
I didn't know you had a show.
I know. So I was like, no, but Mum was like, listen, you don't understand. It's a work in progress. I don't want a full room. That's too much pressure. Right. And I was like, and then if everybody sees that, they'll not coming back and see the real show. And she's like, no, because the more people that are there, they'll say to their pals,
We saw the show.
come and see this show. And I was where I didn't really think about it that way.
No, actually, you don't.
That's where I've been going wrong. I thought I was being really smart.
No, you're actually a silly
Dumb
Billy.
bitch.
I sold out my first work in progress show, so I
Yes.
added a second one.
That's really good. Aye.
I did 2 last
It's
year.
not until March you'll sell it the other one as well.
I know, I hope so. It's only 40 tickets.
Aye, it'll be good.
Then I also wanted to do last year's Fringe show at the Stand. So I'm like, I want to sell a lot of tickets for that, obviously. But obviously
But
they're
then
2 completely different shows.
You're
so
doing it right because you can say to your work in progress crowd, come and see my real show.
a real finished, actual good show.
I'm doing it wrong.
No, I don't think so.
I think I'd feel a bit more confident if I'd have wrote some good jokes
You've got
that I was looking forward to performing.
like a day to do it, so it's fine. You've got time to write good jokes. You've got a week. You need to start looking at it as how many hours you've got. You've actually got too many. So I was looking at it like this. It's 4 months away.
Aye. Is that all?
It's 4 months away. Aye. It's quite scary. So if I write 15 minutes a month, in fact, I'm only aiming to have 45 minutes for the work in progress to 50 minutes. So roughly 15 minutes a month. That's too much.
You don't need to have your show written by
No,
then.
I know, but I just mean like if you break it down like that, roughly 15 minutes.
I've got like
Or 10 minutes.
I've got an old routine that I never really did. I never really included it in any of my shows that I want to kind of revive and kind of mix in with another bit that I'm working on.
Right.
Why do I always have to overcomplicate things?
So you've got a bit, you've got a start, you've got that.
Anyway,
only got
this is boring. This is
I'm
boring.
so sorry. We're quite boring this week.
I think we've been alright, up and down. I think we've been up and down.
Lot of eyeball chat, lot of
I like the story about driving your motor
looking for my motor.
and looking for your motor.
That's bad.
Anyway, right, listen, we've done an hour and 3 minutes, so let's get out of here.
But can I just show everybody my Stanley Cup?
It's just unnecessary amount of liquid.
3 of these I've drank today.
What the fuck? You better watch you don't get like water poisoning.
Calm down, it's only 3 litres. I've been sweating. Remember I was pure exercising?
Aye, we are big Stanley Cup.
Like an absolute freak. Pure on the flare of the gym like that.
At least you're doing things. I need to go to this rut.
I know. Why don't you come to the gym with me in the morning?
The Mora?
I know you don't like the gym, but just do a wee bit of something.
That's actually not a bad idea because I could just kid myself on.
And then we could write for a wee bit in the cafe. You're feeling good.
Aye, I'm doing it. That's what I'm doing tomorrow.
Just
I'm getting out of here.
Meet me at the gym at
What time?
9:10.
Okay.
Put Ethan in school. Go to the gym.
I'll update you next week and see if this actually happened.
It didn't. Come on. It is.
Oh, can I just say,
What?
I've started watching a really good sitcom.
What is that?
Girls 5 Ever. You ever heard of it?
No.
It's on Netflix. It's pure good.
Is it?
Aye, it's like, do you like 30 Rock? It's 30 Rock, but it's a girl band.
Right, okay.
Because I was like, this is dead, like 30 Rock. Like, and then I saw that Tina Fey was an executive producer on it. And I was like, right, okay, that makes sense.
It is 30 Rock.
It's 30 Rock about this girl band's getting back together, and it's just pure daft. It's no sad or anything. It's no like a wee sad com. It's just daft.
What did I
And
have
funny.
been watching? Oh my god, I watched. Oh, I'm not going to talk about it. It was so bad.
What?
You watched that documentary on Netflix, and it's My Wife, My Abuser. And it's about
No.
this. Oh my god, that woman is fucking crazy. It's a pure sin for that guy.
No, I'm not watching
It's
that.
so
Fuck
sad.
that.
It's so sad. Don't
No.
watch it.
Just watch Girls 5 Ever.
Watch Time Cut if you want like a
They're called-
cheesy slasher film as well.
Girls 5 Ever because 4 hours not long enough.
That's fucking stupid. Who came up with that? A fucking
It's
7-year-old?
supposed to be. It's supposed to be stupid. That's
Well, they've nailed it then.
that's the joke. Right. Anyway, let's go
Okay.
because I'm editing this.
Right. Okay. Okay then.
Come to the stand.
Oh, I
end
never
of the
got to
month.
talk about the suspect thing. You just
What
let me show you
suspect?
the suspect trend on TikTok that I
Talk
Carrie's
about it
laughing
next
at.
week. Write it down.
I need to show you it, but I need to show you it
Right,
immediately.
Amanda, come on, man. Time's
Okay,
ticking.
goodbye,
No,
goodbye.
no. Come to the stand at the end of the month for Material Girl.
Material guy.
Material Guy because it's November.
Material
and it's
girls plus guy.
the man month.
The month of men.
We've got Roscoe McClellan headlining. And come to my show on Sunday and we'll just see what happens.
You don't want me. I go to Susan's show.
And
I would go
what
if
else?
I didn't have prior commitments.
Is there anything else happening?
Come to my show. It's next year.
Oh, March. I've also got a work in progress in March as well.
I was pure, woo, tickets are on sale today for my extra show. And when I checked, it was a couple of years ago, I'd sold
That's good.
one ticket.
It's an extra show and you've sold a ticket.
Is it good? But I don't think it's good.
Well, one's better than none. Right, come on.
Right.
We need to go.
Bye.
Right, bye. Bye.